lockdown. We are in a different place than we were a year ago.
PG County schools shut down for a month.
We have the tools, the supplies, the resources we need, and that includes the equipment at schools to protect people from the virus. I would say that different school districts are going to make their own decisions. Obviously, 5 to 11-year-olds are now eligible to be vaccinated. We certainly encourage parents to go take their kids to get vaccinated, but school districts will make decisions about what they need to do to keep their kids safe. I would note that in terms of the president's view, he wants schools to stay open, and he wants to make sure kids are learning, and he wants to do that in a safe way. He thinks we have the tools to do that. One of the things he's talked about is test to stay, which would be allow for, if your kids go to school, I know there's some people here who have kids in school, as do I. Typically, you might need a 10-day quarantine for a close contact. Different schools have different policies, and this policy would recommend both contact tracing and testing so that kids could stay in school. So that's one of the policies that he's talked about and we've been recommending. Go ahead, Mike.
If I could go back to the 500 million tests.
Sure.
You talk a lot about being prepared.
So the Prince George's County school system, they shut down for a month starting today. They're off COVID.
Or a contract to announce. You can't say when the website is going to be up, but sometime in a matter of weeks. You can't say how many tests people are going to be able
They're
to,
talking about the 500 million tests.
or whether there will be a limit on them. You can't say when they're going to receive the tests or how quickly they will be shipped.
Everyone's going to be able to get them. Don't worry, buddy.
It will happen in a matter of weeks.
Okay, so here's what people should know across the country.
You'll get your test. Don't worry.
Testing sites that are available.
Keep us scared, Jen.
We have quadrupled the size of our testing program in the last 4 months. That's not including the announcement yesterday. We are also working with FEMA to open up testing sites. One of the first will open up in New York City before the end of the week. So accelerated emergency contract means they're working to finalize the emergency contract.
All right, enough. I'm at St. Ignatius Church in La Plata, Maryland. Father Andrew White came here, served the first Mass many years ago. Some say the pagans are in control of this place. Some say the Jesuits are in control. Some say the Catholics are in control. I say God's in control because we go here as peaceful people. That all said, there's little caves under this place, little tunnels and stuff. The priest told me there was like a little root cellar. I've had another old man tell me this place has caves under it. Deep caves. Who cares? I do. That's why. We want to know about that. That's interesting. This is all Native American place, indigenous place for thousands of years. For a couple hundred years, they had slavery on these places. A couple thousand years, natives lived here. A couple hundred years, slavery. Now a couple hundred years of colonialism. We just got to get it all figured out, my friends. I just want to know the truth.